today we're going to be making this Thanksgiving wreath. What you're going to need is a wooden wreath, and I think this is $6. This table decoration from the dollar store. These are just little pumpkins and gourds from the dollar store. And then these are leaves also from the dollar store. And some hot glue. So we're gonna start by making our awesome turkey. And this is just a styrofoam pumpkin. I'm gonna cut it right in half. It died. Why am I cutting it in half, you ask? The wreath will be against the door, and this will make it so it will sit flatter against the door. So I've just taken the top little gourd off of the decoration, off of it, and I'm just gonna cut off the turning point right here because I want it to kind of lay flatter on the rest of the pumpkin. This will be the turkey's head. And whatever is like less damaged, so this part will go on the bottom really easily and be covered up, but this part looks nice and smooth. So we're just gonna glue it right in the middle, right there. And remember, I just got this at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. So to finish making this turkey, I'm just gonna do two things. Just use what I have. I have this leaf that came off the top that I'm going to just cut a little of the gobble gobble hangy downy thing. So that's gonna go right there on the nose underneath the beak. And then to make the beak, guess what? I'm just gonna use this paper and make a really pointy triangle. So just use what you got. It'll still look great. So a little yellow triangle. Put it right there. I'll have to glue it on. A little bit of hot glue. I'm just positioning that where I want it to go. And then adding the beak on top. Michael had this great idea. It was Michael's idea, yes, I will give him credit. So these are from Halloween, and you can get them in the cake decorating aisle. They're just little eyeballs. And I'm gonna use those. They're actually candy, edible, so don't tell your kids. You might be missing a wreath. So I'm just gonna put them right covering the top of the beak. And I want them to be really close together. They're so cute. That's adorable. And now this package, it actually comes with two. So if you want to go ahead and make two turkeys. This is just one of the leaves, and usually they fit together, but I'm going to use it as the back of the turkey. So I'm just going to put a whole bunch of hot glue on there and then put it together and make sure this is what the part that I want it to be level at. Whatever makes it the most level, because this is going to sit on the wreath on the bottom of it. From hot gluing styrofoam before, I've realized you have to let it cool down a little bit, otherwise it will melt your styrofoam. And I'm centering it and making sure it's level on the bottom. Gorgeous! To kind of give it something to glue the smaller leaves onto, I'm going to put the bigger leaves underneath. Whatever I do to this side, I'm going to make sure I do the exact same thing to the other side to make it even. So I just kind of arranged this right here so I know exactly where the center is and put a little bit more detail with the leaves in order. And now I'm just gonna get more glue. And I'm gonna put a whole bunch of glue on this bottom part. Just let it sit and cool for a minute. Hopefully it doesn't melt on my styrofoam too much. Now I'm just gonna put it right where my green leaf is in the center. And I'm gonna push it in pretty hard so I know it's gonna stick. And of course I can add more glue afterwards to make sure it's really sturdy. This is flipped over, and now I'm just gonna fill in all these gaps here with as much glue as it will allow, just to make it as sturdy as possible. I have some floral wire. You can use any type of wire. It's just thin enough that you're not really gonna notice it too much, especially because I'm putting it on the bottom of the leaf here. I'm just gonna string it through these holes back here, and then I'm gonna string it underneath one of the sticks. Just making sure it's tight on there, and then I'm twisting it, and I'm just gonna fold it into the rest of these sticks. And I did that 4 times. And just to make it even more sturdy, I'm putting a little bit of glue on top of them. So, what do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? So this is a combination of a couple different pins, but I came up with the turkey. Well, me and my mom. My mom helped me a little bit. But isn't it cute? And Michael with the eyeballs. It's so adorable. I love this. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and like my Facebook page. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description below. Comment below if you love this wreath. If you don't know how to cook Thanksgiving dinner, have no fear. Pins and Things is here. You can watch my videos and I will teach you how to cook Thanksgiving dinner. That's coming soon, so stay tuned. See you guys next time.
Laying down in the leaves.